There's back to the video. Today we're talking about She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. So if you've watched a lot of my videos, you know that I do anime reviews, long anime reviews, just a bunch of reviews. And today I want to do a different type of version of those reviews. This is shockingly not really an anime review. It's a kids show review because, well, I think this is a kids show. Last time I checked, it's a cartoon. Because I watched this show, and then also I watched another show which we will be reviewing, I think, either in a few days. So yeah, different type of review, but we're still gonna talk about them. So instead of just like talking about the show and not really like having a structure to it, today we're gonna talk about the plot, the characters, and the production. And yeah, kind of rate it, I guess, based off all of that. First off, I'm getting all my knowledge off of a Wikipedia article, so there. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power is a 2018 Netflix series, but it's based off of a 1985 television series with the name She-Ra, Princesses of Power. The show is developed by Noel Stevenson and DreamWorks Animation Television, and, quote, tells the tale of Adora, a teenager who can transform into the heroine She-Ra and leads a group of other magical princesses into a rebellion against the evil Lord Hordak and his horde. If you've already seen the show, basically I'm just going to go over the synopsis right now. You can just skip through. But if you haven't and you plan on watching it, I definitely would not watch the rest of this video. Here is the synopsis, though. I'm going to have it up on the screen. As I said, if you don't want to listen to it, just skip through until you don't see it on the screen anymore. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power is set on the planet Etheria and follows the stories of Adora and Catra, orphans who were raised by soldiers in the Horde. They are part of an evil army led by Hordak, a tyrannical, despot, said that word wrong, who dreams of conquering the planet. One day, after getting lost in the woods, Adora finds a magic sword that transforms her into the legendary Princess of Power, She-Ra. Realizing the Horde is actually evil and has been inflicting suffering on Etheria and its inhabitants, Adora decides to join the rebellion in the fight against the Horde. She helps rebuild the Princess Alliance, a league of kingdoms ruled by other magical girls that once all opposed Hordak. However, Adora's newfound alliance to the rebellion pits her against Catra, her former best friend, whose feelings of betrayal and abandonment twist her personal ambitions and lead her to become Adora's mortal enemy. Much of the show centers around this conflict. In the first season, Adora helps reassemble the Princess Alliance, which successfully defends the rebellion's stronghold of Bright Moon against the Horde's assault. Meanwhile, Catra rises in the ranks to become Hordak's second in command. In the second and third seasons, Hordak attempts to build an interdimensional portal which will allow him to contact his creator, the warlord Horde Prime. Catra activates the portal even though it threatens to tear the planet apart. And rebellion leader Queen Angela sacrifices herself to stop it. In the fourth season, friction arises between Adora and her friend Glimmer, Angela's daughter and the Queen of Bright Moon, when Adora learns that her sword is the key to the ancient superweapon inside Etheria. While Catra convinces Hordak to be her co-leader to the... Sorry, I'm not very good at these things, I'm sorry. Leader of the Horde. Glimmer then attempts to use this superweapon to win the war, though. Etheria is pulled through a portal, becoming vulnerable to attack by Horde Prime's armada. In order to prevent the weapon from activating, Adora destroys her sword, losing access to her She-Ra powers. In confusion, Glimmer, Hordak, and Catra are captured by the Horde Prime. The fifth and final season follows Adora's journey to liberate Etheria from Horde Prime's reign. Adora rescues Catra and Glimmer from the Horde Prime's ship, rediscovering her She-Ra powers in the process. But in the meantime, Horde Prime has subdued much of Etheria with his mind control capabilities. The princesses and Catra, who decide to redeem herself, work together to disable Horde Prime's hive mind, I saw that word and I was like, what? And stop him from accessing Etheria's ancient superweapon. In the end, while Hordak, who has a change of heart, turns against Horde Prime, it is Adora and Catra's love for each other that enables She-Ra to destroy both the weapon and Horde Prime and save the universe from the tyrannical reign. So now that I've told you basically everything that happened in the show, it sounds great, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do, and now we're going to go into the character part. So now we're going to move to the second section of this video, which is, I guess, going to be rating the characters. I've done stuff like this similar in the past, but yeah. Adora. She's the main character. I don't really have a problem with her. I don't really like antagonists that much, but I'll give her a solid 7. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a protagonist type of person. Catra has a sense of style. I will give her that. I like a nice villain. Catra, probably also honestly gonna get a 7. I like her sense of style. No, you know what? Catra's gonna get an 8 because I do like villains and I like her style. Glimmer. Kind of moody. Felt that though. Her powers are pretty cool though. I like, the teleporting and all that. She's probably going to get like a 6 or a 6.5. Bo gets a 10 out of 10. as soon as I met him, I liked him, and I never stopped liking him. Like, he's just perfect. Also, I'm not going to get too into every character's sexuality. There is I think there's a wiki fandom you can look up and it'll tell you all of them. But yeah. I listed parents off in both things. So Angela and Micah. Angela was pretty cool. I liked her. Gonna give her a 6 though, same as her daughter. Micah, kind of chaotic, but, you know, had reason to be. Also gonna give him a 6 though. We don't really see a lot of him. Castaspella, 10 out of 10 name. Let me give her that. Her name was literally just Castaspell. She kind of gives me like grandma aunt energy. Is that weird? I don't know. Also just gonna give her a 6. Didn't have too much of an impact. George and Lance, these are Beau's dads. They were amazing. They were great. Giving both of them 7s. I wish we got to see them more. Natasha and Spinnerella, first of all, love their names. Natasha, she toss nets. Spinnerella, she spins. They were very, very cute. Once again, getting a 7. Shadow Weaver. Ooh, what do I give her? Shadow Weaver has some progression. I want to say 7. I think I'm going to say 7. I don't think I have any reason, but she has good progression. Madame Raz, giving her an 8. I just like her, and there's one episode where it shows her getting Adora and I know the girl's name, Mara. There's an episode that shows like what it's like, I guess, for her to get Mara and Adora confused, and that really hit me. I don't know why, but yeah, she gets an 8. Mermista gave me typical teen vibes, and I really just liked it. I'm giving her an 8. I like the Sierra thing. I like that she's into mystery shows. I don't know. Seahawk, as soon as I met him, I knew I was going to like him. Also getting an 8. Perfuma wasn't my favorite at the first. Perfuma wasn't my favorite at first, but when she started hanging out with Scorpia, I think that made me like her a lot more. 6.5. 6, yeah. Entrapta. I don't know what it is about Entrapta, but first of all, her name, okay? Entrapta. Doesn't that just sound cool? Second off, she's the Princess of Drill, and I just like how they spell it. It's just cool. And then her castle, I don't know how I randomly saw this. Crypto Castle, I just really like it. I think Entrapta definitely gets a 9 out of 10. Entrapta moves around from the Horde and the Rebellion, and she's great. Also, she ends up being in a relationship with Hordak. We love that. Frosta, I mean, I don't really have an impression of Frosta. I just remember she does ice powers and she like really likes Glimmer. Like, she really idolizes her. Like a 5. I don't know. I don't have too much of an impression of Frosta. Scorpia has a sense of style. I also just love everything about her. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. She's definitely my second favorite along with Beau. I just like the way she talks, and she's sweet, and she's just, yeah. Light Hope. Also, I just remembered, I'm missing Huntara. Giving her a 5 out of 10, didn't really have an impression of her. But Light Hope, that's what I was going on to. It's kind of annoying. I don't know, she kind of glitched a lot, and yeah, she did give us some good moments in there though, but I think I'm gonna give her a 4. I'm sorry, I had to text my friend. Mara, I didn't really have too much of an impression of her, giving her a 5. Hordak, honestly, kind of intimidated, he intimidated me at first, but like after a while he really didn't, so I'd say that's some good character progression, giving him a 6. Sorry. Horde Prime, giving him a 5. I don't know. I didn't like him. Wrong Hordak, probably gets a 7 or an 8. He was just, his name is so sad though, but he was really just fun to be around, especially with his winking, you know. And then I have Adora and Catra's friends from when they were little, or, you know, people that were still in the Horde. Kyle, Rogelio, and Lonnie. I wish we got to see more of them, because that one episode where they were like stuck in the forest, that was pretty cool. 7, I really want to say, for like all of them. I'm not sure though, honestly. Just wish we got to see more of them. And then finally, Double Trouble. I love the representation for Double Trouble. with Double Trouble. I'm not really sure how to word that. Did they ever, what am I trying to say here? Did we ever see them again? Like, after the, what was it? The one episode, where they're, like, underwater. Did we ever see them again? I have no clue what happened to them, and I would love to know. But now on to our final part, the production. Let me tell you, it is beautiful. I just want to talk about the art style for a minute. It is beautiful. Outfit choices are amazing. As I said, for Scorpia and for Catra especially, I really love their outfit choices. And it just looked really, really good. But I think that's as much as we're going to get down for today. I really do want to review The Owl House. I've been watching that a lot. So yeah, you might see that in the next coming days to a week. But yeah, let's talk about, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for talking about Shira with me, because I really wanted to. I watched it like a week ago. Yeah,